What's up, people? Welcome back to the Real ABM channel. Yes, today I'm coming here with my beautiful model and with a fresh new hairstyle. Y'all see it in the caption of the video. I'm going to make a sleek ponytail with 2 stitching braids, actually 4 stitching braids, but let me just get right into the video. So first thing first, I parted my model her hair in 4 sections, and I tried to do like a blowout. I did a blowout, but as I was blowing the hair out with a round brush, I also used my afro pick comb to blow it out. So right now I'm straightening her hair, but her hair doesn't need to be bone straight, it just needs to be straight enough for the sleek ponytail. So I'm doing most times just one pass because she is afraid of heat damage and I'm not trying to give anybody heat damage, so I'm just going with one pass with my Remington flat iron. So at this point, I straightened the half of my model her hair and I couldn't get past the roots. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using a hot comb, and it's like 200 degrees, 230 degrees. I'm not sure how much degrees that is in the USA Fahrenheit degrees, but let me just get straight into the braid. So she told me she wanted 2 braids, but I told her, you know what, I got an idea in my head what I want you to have. So I'm sectioning her hair and I'm starting with 2 mini anchor braids on the left side of her temple, and I'm filling it a little bit with cankelon hair, so not a lot but just a little bit to achieve like a kind of a thick braid, because while I was straightening her hair was kind of not that thick anymore, so I used a little bit of cankelon hair to braid it. So right now you see I'm zooming it in, and at the end of the braid I am securing it with an elastic black band, so then it will look very seamless for people to see. So this is like a little bit a cheat for the stitching braids. I use elastic, so it's very important to use black elastic, because you can use actually any color you want, but if you want to really get a seamless braid, I would suggest to use black. And I do this to make myself, the parting makes it very easier. It looks very neat when I do this method, and I got this method from Philip Eric, so I need to give credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but I need to give credit where credit is due. So this method is I learned it from Philip Eric, and this is like a middle braid that I just came up with because I felt like the 2 braids were kind of too thick, so I just came up with this braid in the middle. And I was like, this can be fun too. So she was with it. She was like, okay, alright, I'll see your vision. So at this point, all the 2 stitching braids were like stitched with the elastic, and I did not use cankelon hair with this part because at that part it was kind of thick for me, so I didn't have to use cankelon hair for that part to braid it. And as you can see, it looks very neat, like the braids looks very neat. And at the end of this braid I also secured with a black elastic band to make sure that her hair won't not unravel. So I use beeswax, and beeswax is okay product for me. I use it on my hair myself, and every part that I do I put some little bit of beeswax for it. And beeswax makes your hair very smooth, it makes it very straight, it makes it very silky, also it makes it also very luster-ish, shiny-ish. And for her edges I just used like an edge brush and a comb. I got that one from AliExpress. I will put the link down below. And yeah, I just put beeswax in the places that I feel like it needs to have some beeswax in it. And also for the other side, I also use beeswax to make sure like her hair is very smooth. And you know, also just apply a little bit of the edges. And you know, here I was doing the most, but I just was like, you know, I was joking a little bit, so I just did her edges like, you know, subtle, not too much, but just, you know, good for the a party or something like that. So now I make sure like her hair is just very, you know, in the beeswax, so everything will just be smooth out at the end. So a trick that I did, before I did this elastic, I already did an elastic on the other side to make sure like everything will be very smooth. And soon you will be seeing me combing that bit a little bit to comb over the hair. So that will be, yeah, it's just, I'm a little bit of perfectionist when it comes to hair. And I put also some olive oil spray. And for her ponytail, I braided her ponytail and I added a little bit Kanekalon hair just to protect her hair. So I was using the Kanekalon hair to wrap around her real hair, so when I was stitching the weave weft until on her real hair, it will not get that damage. So right now I'm using a needle and some thread, and the reason why we didn't use glue is because she wants to reuse the bundles, and that's cool because I feel like, you know, if you use glue, it will be sometimes kind of hard to remove the glue, the residue glue from the weft. So we just were like, you know what, let's just stitch it